World.
So I started with Promise and it took us into the debate program because it leads us right into Parkland and the students of Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. And February 14th of this year, when a student, Nicholas Cruz, went in, at the time, one of the largest mass shootings in the country's history, 17 people dead. When did you hear the news?
That day was a day of enormous highs and the lowest lows I've had. Earlier that day, into the afternoon, I was at one of our high schools celebrating our Teacher of the Year. And we were delivering her a brand new Toyota Camry. So I had the keys to the car. We went to the school. You know, the car had a big bow on it. We had news media out there. We had her come out. We had music. The kids were playing and performing as well. It was really what we celebrate in Broward County. It was a great opportunity to celebrate one of our outstanding teachers. So when we completed that event, I got into the car. We're driving for about 10 minutes, and I received a text from my chief of staff. Said that it appears there's some type of incident that's occurred at one of our high school. They're saying it may be a shooting. Now, we get things all the time. We get bomb threats. We get threats of shooting. It just happens. They're, things that pop up. They tend not to be real when we go and investigate them. So there wasn't like a huge sense of alarm at the moment because it was a vague message. Then he called me on the phone, and I've never heard him so shaken before. So I immediately went to my office. I spent about 5 minutes there, grabbed a couple people, and we just started driving out to Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School without any real details of what had occurred out there. And then I got on the phone with the sheriff and started talking to him. And he described what, he said is the most horrific scene that he's ever encountered.
And you got to the school and you got to see with your own eyes as close as you could get.
Yes, later, at some point that day I was able to go by the building where the tragedy occurred and see the horror that was there, seeing our children and babies that were shot and still bodies on the floor in the hallway.